should be working. For some really odd reason, I'm showing myself live on YouTube twice. Well, my message up. Okay. Um, just kind of decided I'd take like a chill little moment. I started playing Minecraft the other day, and I don't know, felt like I had the free time today. I also got the Spotify thing working again. I don't know how talkative I'll be. Hey, Cecil. Yeah, at the exact same time. Yeah, that is kind of funny. On my own, I gotta test everything myself. So let me start the music up and see how loud that actually is. One day I'll be professional about this, but till then I'm just gonna keep randomly doing whatever works. Seems like everything's going well. I'm so like particular about that now after that one. Wow, my frames look like they're dying. Oh, my computer does not like doing this at the same time. Hold on. No, not Notepad. Okay. I have no idea how to optimize Minecraft at all, so I have no doubt this is going to be horribly, horribly optimized. My computer vents are absolutely blasting right now. Guess this while this is coming off, I gotta take my jacket off. Jeez. That's better. That looks like it's not losing as many frames, but I think I'm doing this at like 4K, so I might have to play with that. I don't think I've ever done anything truly like crazy intensive. I also gotta adjust the volume just a little bit on my end. That should be good, but if I need to adjust that, let me know. I kind of pulled a ton of random music. Because it's been a while since I've used this, this thing to use Spotify for background noise. So I was like, I don't know if the audio for the YouTube version of the stream is set right. So I figured better play it safe and just have quiet or just pure instrumental music. Let me do one final test to be sure it's all working just fine. Okay, that should be good. I just kind of realized how tricky it is to do an audio test when there are 3 different sources for the same song going at once. Oh, and I forgot to mute. I just pray I don't get copyrighted on YouTube. But I just started this world the this is my personal mod pack, and I've kind of been bouncing off and on it for a while. I've tried committing to it, but I've always found just some issues with it, just not wanting to work, or that I just didn't like. But I think I've got it in a really good spot. So I made a world the other day just to actually see first of all if it even worked. And I got really excited for the starting area. I was like, heck yeah, I want to stick with this. Yeah, I was like, you know what, I've got the opportunity tomorrow, because I was talking about this yesterday. I was like, might as well go live with it. I've had a few opportunities too, I just wasn't really have the head for it, so. And I kind of still didn't today, so that's why I decided to just play some just Minecraft. But I don't know what the final mod count is for this pack. I think I'm sitting at about like 200 something, honestly. So it's mostly a lot of the create mods, the create and it's all its add-ons. A lot of like world, like generation stuff, and then like the only other like big content mod I think is the Mine Colonies pack, which I really love, but I've never been able to. I mean, I made it pretty far into that, but never making it look good. I'm hoping to change that. Truthfully, it's been a decent amount of time since I've actually tried being like a builder for Minecraft, so I have no doubt it's not gonna be the best, but I'm sure I'll figure it all out again. I've got a server that one of my friends hosts that I kind of joined and managed to knock out a really cool looking ship, so hoping I can hold that momentum up. jeez. Oh, that's a spawner down there. Heck yeah. Do not, do not knock me down there. Instinctively press the backpack button. Ain't got no backpack. I haven't set my spawn yet, so the first thing I'm doing. I think as for game rules, I think I just have to keep inventory on just because I really didn't want to deal with that at the moment. I've already used that one. But just to show like pretty much how much I've done is like the world spawn is just up here. And this all is just a giant circle of mountain that kind of goes around. And I thought this would be a crazy cool place to kind of develop the interior of. So all I've pretty much done was just go from there to here, and then that's better. Sorry, my arm warmer on. Resting my hand up, or arm on the desk, and it's not the comfiest. Thought, did I keep the... Yes, I did. Oh. Is it? Okay. My partner convinced me to try out the Time Lesson Classics gun mod. I haven't messed with it much, but it's pretty fun, so kind of want to see if I can make a factory for stuff, like, for making stuff for that. Oh, I guess just to fill the silence, the last couple days got met with some really nice surprises. On Throne, somebody donated enough to fully order the Warhammer pack I had on there for my partner, and then let's see, that was on the 20th, and then on the 22nd. So, okay, well that was technically this morning, I think. Yeah, like at 1 in the morning, I was doing stuff with it, and somebody completed an order for the microphone I had there. They were both flagged as anonymous, but to whoever person or people who donated, thank you so very much. I could never truly show my appreciation for that. It was honestly completely surprising. The Warhammer box was a box of Sisters of Silence for the Adeptus Custodes, and the microphone. I actually honestly forgot the exact model of microphone it was, but hoping to use that for just start making YouTube stuff. So as soon as that comes in, I'm gonna start trying to learn how to use it. Really get it more elbow deep into content creation. I have no doubt I'm gonna suck at it, but I'm looking forward to it. I didn't pay attention at all to how I came down here, so I guess I'm just gonna keep going down. Just kind of worried about I don't know which terrain mod it is, but one of the terrain mods gets rid of the splotches of just these cosmetic blocks. If you don't know about the create mod, you need a lot of andesite for it, which is the stone looking block. And it was really hard to find. But I did find something that reintroduces the random splotches, and I'm already seeing that works, so. Ow. Ooh, things. I just realized I probably should have put a waypoint at home so at least know where I was going. I do have cheats. Oh, hey, this is a cool cable. I do have cheats enabled. That's just for testing purposes. I'm not really in a teleporty mood, so I'm to do everything legit this time. But I like just keeping that on just in case, especially when it comes to messing around with like game rules and stuff. guess I should grab some of this. Seems like my frames have mostly stabilized. Make sure I'm not actually like streaming at 4K, because that would be deeply unfortunate. Debating. Oh, this is a humongous cavern. What should I have? That is. Oh, I think. I think what I'm gonna do is get like what iron I can around. More of this. There are not many mobs spawning. I know one of the mods I've been messing with is Distant Horizons, which I don't fully understand how it works. But as far as I understand, it just saves the blocks you travel on and then keeps them as like a low poly file or something. So they don't actually have to despawn. So you get the really crazy long sight lines. And I'm really, really loving that. I really hope I get to the point where I can start building like trains and stuff. Now here's the challenge, getting back out of here. I think I came from that hole. How did I come from this one? Well, this doesn't look right, but oh, no, no following that one. I think what I might do is let me get back down to that lower level. Thanks. Yeah, of course my cat got locked out of my room. Okay, let me go put her back in. Alright, back in a second. Thank you. Little baby. Can actually lay on it. Like now. Honestly, I thought she was in the room with me earlier. It's my stuff. She found her spot again. Oh, I did get like no cobblestone while I was down here. Wasn't this cave, I don't think. Nope, that is just another bit. What mod pack am I playing? My own personal pack. I've been working on it for a decent while. It's mostly the Create mod and all of its add-ons. I've got a few terrain and structure mods kind of thrown in. The only other really big mod is I have the Mine Colonies mod, which hopefully I can actually make do well this time. Also, heyo Raven, hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by. Shoot, now I get the fun quest of finding what cave I came from. Awesome. Oh, thanks. This looks... Oh yeah, torch. If you use CurseForge, I could I could share the profile code. If you want to just take like a look at it yourself. How many mods is it? It doesn't say. Do I still have CurseForge open? I do not. Oh, it's like around 200, but I cleared a lot out lately just to get it to work again. I don't know if it's still beyond that. So it was at like 260 or something. I took a lot off. That should be a decent start for now. Trying to think about the best way of starting this is gonna be. I guess I'll start by putting a. I'll make a Mine Colonies thing. Oh, that's weird. I copied my name over. Oh, they've kind of changed up the. Ooh, that one looks cool. Artist Frontier. I think I'll start. See what the colonial pack looks like. Oh, right, it's that. Jeez, I forgot how much starting space is. For those blueprints? So, Mine Colonies is like, you become a mayor of a settlement, and the style of the buildings that, how they end up is based on, you pick from this list of styles. This is the starting item I'm placing, supply camp. It's how you get the like core materials to start. So I guess technically, yeah, it's like picking blueprint styles. Whoa, that is... I think I've tried this one. I guess, let me see what this farthest frontier looks like. Whoa, that is cool and big. Damn it. Forgot there's a hole there. Damn, that almost feels cheaty, just using that as a starting home. Nah, I'll do the... What was the small one? Shit. I'm getting confused between them. This one. Yeah, because now that leaves... Shoot. There we go. And then these two items were like the really important stuff that comes about from it. Because this is where you pick all of the different building types and whatnot, but you start with the town hall. And then as you like upgrade your stuff, it also get more and more grand looking. Of course, you can always hop between the packs. I do that a lot. Kind of just trying to think about what kind of style I want this to go for. Kind of like Animal Crossing? Kinda, because your colonists work jobs for you, and you kind of have to. It's kind of a balance to it, because they need to have food, they need to have protection, but they can also provide resources, and I can honestly like you can have colonists work any of the animal farms, and they'll slowly process like the animal supplies for you, or carpentry. They're putting new categories for this. So like smeltery. That'll process any ores it has into ingots, which you can get from like what the miners dig up. And then you use your warehouse and your couriers to run your resources between all the different buildings. I'm not explaining it the best, but that's just because I've never gone too deep with it. And I'm kind of hoping to change that, so... Let me see what this, So whenever I first place down, like, whenever you place your town hall, you activate the town hall block, which, damn it. And then every other block here, you have to actually, like, produce. And your colonists have to place. Kind of find the idea of the throne, just always being there is kind of funny. I'm trying to go for like an urban, like modern, not modern, more like Victorian kind of modern, I mean. Modern in the sense of like fantasy to industrial. Pretty dope. Yeah, no, honestly, it takes very little to get this mod working. I just have never... I've either focused solely on it, but then get lost kind of exploring, or focused on, like, the create part of this pack that I've made. This fortress one is really fun, but it's very specific on how it places a lot of things, because it kind of builds a castle town. And it's cool. Like, I used it a little bit. That's the farthest I've made it in this mod pack. Or that mod was using the fortress pack, and it was cool. Don't think I like... I don't think I like that. Which pack am I on? Colonial. I guess I'll do the Mine Colonies one then. It's the tall one, right? Oh no, this is not the tall one. Oh, that was Caledonia. Okay, I'll do this one. Important thing to know is when you do place your town hall, whatever chunk it is, you get, I think, 5 chunks in every direction, and that claims your territory that you're allowed to build your settlement stuff in. If you place things at the edges of it, it will expand the territory, with guard towers expanding the most. So then when you actually place it, you can name the colony, which I'm terrible at names, so I'm not going to do, but you can always change that later. You sign your covenant and you found your colony. And then you'll spawn your NPCs in. In the year 13 after Creeper, we formally laid down the foundations of a new settlement, henceforth called Glowstick Gaming's Colony. We pledge to steward the land with care, ensuring the safety, prosperity, and well-being of all who call it home. Furthermore, we solemnly commit to fostering constructive relations with potential neighboring settlements. May this covenant stand as a testament to our shared dedication to building a better future for ourselves and generations to come. There is a cool multiplayer parts to it, but I've never been able to test it. But there is like a new, I think it's under military. Yeah, this gatehouse. It's you can hire guards through it, but it acts as an entry point to your colony that can connect to other colonies on the map. I think I saw the patch notes on the update that there has to be some kind of stone, like not a stone, but like there has to be some kind of marker every 50 blocks, I think, and you kind of create a road.
Hi.
No, I'm gonna skip. They do provide a tutorial, but I'm not going to. So to actually do anything with the mod, you have to build the building blocks, and then you can use the building tool to place it. Really cool for SCPs. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, that would be amazing for like a large scale, like, world. Oh, and then you see now that I've placed it and claimed it. You see when I hold the building tool, that's my like claimed land. But I know I think I saw there's some really cool add-ons I saw where people are trying to get connectivity with the Create mod, so your colonists will take trains to other places. And that sounds baller as hell, and mostly because it is so hard when it comes to trains. Let me see, see if there's anything useful around. A lot of the... Oh shoot, why am I blanking on the name? I forget that's how that works. Is creation mod really complex? If you're talking about the create mod, technically it can be complex, but conceptually it's not that bad. It's just a lot of... The way I've always told people a good way of learning how to do the create mod is find a series on YouTube of somebody playing with the create mod. And it's like if you could just bear the creator, because some creators I just couldn't stand actually watching. If you can like just bear to listen to them, just watch, see how they do things, and kind of just examine, and then go into your own world, and then to start experimenting, kind of following in the flow of that. Because the actual core of the create mod is pretty, Damn, that's so funny coincidence I said that word right as that song started playing. The core of the create mod is just pretty low-level automation stuff. I say low-level just because I'm used to like the crazy add-ons that add in a lot. The add-ons do get crazy, 100%. But actual just create by itself is not that bad because it's kind of, okay, first of all, it has its own like tutorials it gives you. These little ponder cutscenes for the different equipment and tells you how they work. So it's not like there's like you have to figure everything out on your own. But it's pretty much essential to have the... I think this is the JEI mod, but to be able to see everything on the side. And then being able to see crafting recipes is kind of huge because it shows you a lot of what you can do. Of course, I'm gonna have way more because I have a ton of the add-ons, but like a pretty simple first factory a lot of people make is the iron factory. You make a cobblestone generator, and then you have a drill, break the cobblestone. That gets taken to a millstone, which grinds it up and turns it into gravel, which then gets put in front of an encased fan that has water in front of it. That'll power wash the gravel. I'm trying to find the... Yeah. Fans will bulk process goods, and if you power wash gravel, you can produce flint and iron nuggets. Like, that's pretty simple, pretty cheap, and honestly not that hard to do, but then you get it to where you're creating 10,000 iron ingots an hour. Yeah, no, those machines get crazy, like, dense and intricate, but also cool. I think they're cool. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I personally really love a lot of the add-ons that Create has. Yeah, I don't have a backpack. Like, there's the confectionery add-on, which is only on the Forge mod platform, unfortunately. But that adds in a lot of chocolate stuff you can make, and a lot of chocolate-based, like, candies. There's the Factory Must Grow, which is all about oil processing, and is tons of, like, filtering oil into different chemicals and fluids. My personal favorite, which is I was waiting a long time to update to the newest version of Create, was the Steam and Rails, which adds in tons of new options for building trains. Because trains are based to Create, but you can get a lot more special with it. And I got a new one. Oh, I can't pull it up on this menu. It's like bogies and blocks, I think it's called. It adds in tons of new wheel types for trains, and I'm excited to check those out. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Cat. Oh. Hope you're doing alright. Thanks for stopping by. So I need a book. Let's see here. I don't like that one. Where to put it though? Whoa. Okay, so that's a night thing when you have an active block, like it's placed down, but it hasn't been fully fledged out. It'll show you the preview of what it looks like at max level, so you can see what they all look like together. I think I will take out... Take out this little bit and just put it on this layer, maybe? I'm kind of going for that dense look, so I don't quite know what's the appropriate level of density. I think I like that one a lot. You have to supply your builder with tools for them to work, so I usually always deal with all the plants and general terrain stuff on my own. And so, I'm sure you see the stuff that's dropping from the grass. Mine Colonies adds in tons of new food stuff for your colonists to eat, so it has tons of new unique plants for it. The best way of getting that is by breaking grass with a hoe, and it drops the food types, and it says that only a farmer can plant these. Oh, I need to set it so it doesn't auto-hire people. Turn that off. Oh, hey, they have Christmas hats. That's cute. Oh, well, it still hired the best person anyway. Oops. So you have to provide tools to them, but depending on the builder's level, and anyone who has to use tools, depending on what level their building is, affects what they can use. So level 0, like, and a level 1 builder's hut can only use wood and stone tools. But then, like, you get at level 2 and you can use iron stuff. And I believe... I don't know if it's base or if it's an add-on. Could have sworn there was a way you could check and see what level they have to be for tools for them to use certain tools. There it is. Okay, there is a category for this. Citizen tools and armors. So it tells you what level of building has to be for them to use that level of gear. Guess while that is missing, I'm going to work on... Something I generally do is if I'm going to build near something, I place near it so I can actually, so it renders in. There. So then now I can actually see where the the building will look like, and then what I want to put near it. Really process it, get rid of a lot of this tall grass. I think it kind of looks much nicer having it organically get cut as I need it. Just a little louder. And hope that's not just playing a quiet song. Yeah, I'll put the building. Oh, I don't want to do this. Normally, I use... Wait, isn't there a mountain nearby? The tiniest... Oh, wait. Make sure I actually have a pickaxe before I start going to mine stuff, because that'd be really unfortunate to get there and not... I'd have to immediately come back. Let me test, make sure my stuff's still working just to be sure. Okay, everything seems to be alright. I think what I would do is use tuff for the flooring, and or at least as a foundation around it. Yeah, okay, I can get that from up here. Nice. Let me see if I can take away from the side that I'm not going to be looking at. Oh, and yeah, just to show what the entire region I'm in looks like. That's the entire crevice. I don't know what this type of crane is called. Or the circle of mountains all around. You can you can see the building preview still over there. Where's the... Damn, too far away to actually have it render. I was gonna say, it'd be cool if you could see what the building would look like when it's done. I can't wait to explore what that thing is. Oh, of course. The side that I don't want to mine becomes grass. So... Oh yeah, it's the side I do want to mine becomes grass. I could always just go underground. Who wants to go mining in a game called Minecraft, though? I guess in other news, I got the DaVinci Resolve on my computer, and I've been experimenting with that for a friend, just so I can kind of learn it. Ideally, if I can get good enough with it, I might start processing my streams down into actual videos rather than just like VODs I just keep up. I should have brought up better pants. Ow. I got a nice chair because somebody got rid of theirs and let me take the old one. Like they got a replacement one in. So I'm trying to get used to actually being able to sit back, and oh boy, is it a challenge to actually work on my posture. I'm getting better about it though. You know, I kind of thought I'd come to the village to find a crafting table, so I didn't have to. Oh, hey, look, crafting table. Didn't have to make one. I was like, wait, I have wood on me. I could just make it myself. Ooh. Reload. It's gonna try to reload. Heck yeah. Fortunately, that just filled my inventory up, so now I gotta empty it. But seeing the gun animations in the Minecraft style will always be crazy. Like, I just think it's hilarious.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Who's the person I hired to work?
What is it?
Oh, wait a minute. I never actually told him to work, did I? Nope, I actually did. I forgot to tell him to actually build. Oops. Just got back, cool guy. Well, first of all, welcome back. And yeah, I know that it's part of the taxi mod, which partner suggested getting. I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I kind of think it's pretty funny. It's also really well made too. I think it kind of makes it funnier. Let me take my equipment out of this. This one. But if I look at them, this is not gonna be the best view, but here's a lot of the guns. What do we got? The Deagle, Glock, the Scar, the AUG, the P90, which is one of my favorite guns of all time. The RPG. I think there's a minigun here somewhere. Yeah. How do I make? No, that's not. How do I? Yeah, to get the minigun, it uses 308 rounds, 40 diamonds, 80 gold, and netherite ingots, 320 iron, and 10 blaze rods. Oh boy, I can't wait to get some of those. But it has attachments, and it has inspection animations, headshot bonuses. It's pretty well made, more well made than most of the gun mods you've seen.
Hi.
So when you've got people building, you have to supply the material. And it tells you how much like is in your inventory. If it's yellow, it tells you how much you're missing and stuff. Would I put the... Okay, so the big ass cave is gonna be under here. So I'm gonna bring this. Ooh, it is within my territory. I don't know if this is smart or not. Corner. I'll use the claims to see if I can keep track of my territory. So I'm pretty sure the default is like 5 chunks each direction from your town hall. Oh, guess I didn't need to that. And I mean, you can use just like commands to expand it. But the like ideal way of doing it is, or how you're supposed to, I mean, placing guard towers will expand. So every time you place a building, that'll claim 1 chunk in every direction of it. I believe when you place a guard tower, oh, that was a little loud. It surprised me a little bit. Placing a guard tower is. Then I'm gonna my OBS. Every time you level up a guard tower, I think it expands the like it expands out an extra chunk, I think. It might even start with more chunks claimed. Might be like starting out 2 chunks claimed and gets an extra one every level up, but I don't remember. And then there is something called the barracks, which is like multiple guard towers, and I think you can only place 1 in each colony. I think that one has a huge like claim radius, or it might just claim extra space out from your town hall or something. I don't know how it works. What are they doing? Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, and I was gonna get set stone to cook so I could have, because I'm gonna need a grinding table, I think. Turn the music down a little more. Or I just need to be able to listen to it, or have it playing and being able to talk at the same time. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I still have some really bad frame drops here and there, but honestly, it's not so bad. Surprised about how good the performance is kind of upholding. I mean, yeah, I mean, computer vents sure are not happy, but I had my computer open earlier. So I got a lot of the inside cleaned out. A lot of the dust and the animal hair. Isn't it right, Lucy? You like to shade. Got that all cleaned out, so... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know there was a stone cutter here already. It's polished. This is what I was looking for. I guess I'll just do polished for now. I think I'm gonna use stone blocks as walkways and deep slate to kind of simulate roads. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. This guy with that. Let's see. Because I want this platform to be larger than the actual factory I end up making is. Doesn't need to be that big, honestly, because I'm only planning on making iron. Because then I could put the actual building maybe 2 in, so I could do this. Then how far do I want to make it go? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 99 wide. I got anything I can use to visualize that? God damn it. Oh, this is the same chasm. I guess I'll just dig my way around. Yeah, 'cause right there's that dungeon I found. It's always funny, this early part, because every time I've ever done anything, this mod pack of mine, it's always been, the beginning is like starving for all these resources, like dirt, cobblestone, and stuff. And then I get to like the mid game, and then I'm just drowning in it. And then there's like the special stuff that I need. Just so I could have something to visualize. How much space on the inside does that give me? Not enough. Let me expand that. I mean, that could be enough, but I think I'll make it just bigger than I need it to be, and then I can just always upgrade the interior. How much bigger do I want it to be, though? I don't need it to be that much bigger. So what is this stuff? Yeah, because then I could put like a back door over here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. Yeah, I like that. How many? That's. Whoa, okay, that okay, it appears my computer barely has any processing powers to spare for anything. But hey, Livia, thank you so much for the hydrate. Hope you've been doing well lately. Over to here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So that's probably gonna be a bit before I work on the walls of this thing. Just 'cause I forgot to be thinking about like a color scheme or anything I want to go with. It'd be crazy to say, but I need to do a lot more mining. I have nowhere near enough to tough to do this, and I don't think that mountain can fill the needs that what does it take to make tough? In the automation pack, what does it take to automate? Shoot. More tough. Okay, so pretty much it's the Ultimate Factories recipe and additional recipe. Okay, I don't know why I have to. So 9 cobble and lava. That's not the worst to make. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll get what I can for this naturally. I guess I didn't need to put everything. Shoot. I gotta think for a second. I'll start with an iron factory, and then I will make a tough factory so I have the foundation block. While they're kind of on the side, I do need to be keeping this fueled. But it looks like if I just finish digging this out, it should be fine. Just regular dirt, not coarse dirt right now. The conundrum I always find myself in. I need regular dirt, all I got is the coarse stuff. I need coarse dirt, all I got is the regular stuff. I did not just say the same thing twice in a row, did I? That'd be funny. Light back. So I really don't want to have to deal with the colonists getting killed in case stuff does decide to start spawning. There's one more fish. Okay, let's put that away. That. I don't need all of those out at once. Do I have any surface lava around? Some there. Have some way up there. Okay. I don't necessarily. Oh, now how do I want to... I actually kind of want to plan this a little bit. The really deep cave I want to get to is right below here in the hills. How close is that? I would love to get a lot closer, but... see what mine looks like. Kind of like that. So I could point that off to the one side and then put my, like, mine up and down next to it. Wait, don't I have free cam? Yes, I do. Forgot I had this. It was colonial. Let me see my comments. No, let me not do that. Where is Caledonia? Shoot, that would look really nice next to the building, place. But that's, I can make this work. Just do it. Pointing this way? Just... what's this point? So I'm sure right there. I'm sure right there. Okay, I can make this work. Oh, there's also a path over here. Why does this need so many pathways? Let me... what's that fence? Farthest frontier. Ooh. That's gonna be expensive to get level 5. Ooh. That's very cool. That is very expensive. Oh, it sticks above the ground some. Ooh, I'm gonna do this one. Because I do like that one a lot. Oops. See what this medieval one looks like. I'm just kind of curious. Huh. That's... It's pretty cool. This is gonna be a big regret, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it needs to point? Yeah. What, does it just do that all the way? Trying to figure out how I want to actually do this. I might have to clear the grass away so I can see the terrain height of everything. Okay, I think what I could do... Point it this way. This gets weird trying to use this camera mod to move it. Then my actual... Jeez. I could take that hill off and then square off the edges around this. That way. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to do this. Shoot, I got rid of my hoe. Back to the chest. Alright. And then I can just take all that away and build up and build a foundation around it. Although it looks like there's connectors over right there. Oh, darn it. facing the same way this time. Oh, shoot. Kind of forgot, there's a whole dealing with everything around. There we go. Okay. The whole reason I was doing that, by the way, is so I could know where to put my personal mine, because I want to put an elevator there. But I've always heard it's not a good idea to help the farmers, the miners drill, because it messes their AI up or something when it comes to digging down, because it detects open blocks underneath where they're mining at or something. I honestly don't even need to be really clearing all this, I just kind of realized. Go back to... to make sure that my block lines up. This second. Oh, the sack. Let's go ahead and start placing a dirt. I haven't started mining the dirt yet. I placed the block on the wrong height level. This height I wanted it at. Okay. Just in case this messes up on placement. Jesus. Oh! Back is not happy. Oh, my whole body's just not happy right now. Ah, that's why I'm playing Minecraft. Let's see. I think I will dig. Centered around this, because then I could build the elevator up and around it and have space to still be close to that. Okay, now I can actually go mining. Oh, I forgot to cancel the build there. I need to make a farm. Where's my nearest water source? The water. Okay. Alright, first side quest. Getting water. Let's see how many steps this goes before I actually go back to where I was doing and digging that mine. just gonna realize, I think my tracking is messed up. I think, let's see, fix that. That looks better, I think. Maybe, I don't know, this is currently held together with duct tape right now. Oh, uh-oh. Damn it! Okay, I thought that cliff was a little steeper than it actually was. Okay, I will not just wildly jump off the cliff this time. And then I'll need some kelp later. No, stay floating. Zoom a little bit on the... It's nice that the map shows you where items are, the little red dots on it. I find actually finding like where they are though to get to them a lot easier if the map is zoomed in, which sounds stupid now that I say that out loud. Zoom your map in, it's easier to see the tiny stuff. Wait, what buff did I just get? Disgrace. I don't actually know what that does. How do I get back up? I only need the 2 water anyway. I forgot that that was there anyway. Looks like that's... Probably need to make, at some point, just a pathway over here so I have access to just the water. Just kind of thought about it, just thinking like whenever I play Sea of Thieves, I always keep a tracker above my head. How many times I've died, how many ships I've lost. I just kind of thought I should totally do that for this. Just should do that for this, but then just make it times I've been distracted. Lord knows I can't play an automation game without going on 10 different side quests just to do one tiny thing. Okay, I'll do... I guess I'll just grab every plant that I have. It's over there. Okay, sidetracked again. I want to place a farm block down so I can build a farm hut over there. So I kind of thought about like wide open space. That's like the perfect spot for a farm. Okay, I'll place this down so I can at least see the boundaries and think about how I want this to look. And then I'll put my actual personal farm down so I can actually get food. Ugh, the joys of distractions. Honestly, I just need to clear this tall grass out. I think I'm gonna leave everything else for now. What was that? Nothing important. It's a lot better. Trying to get one that has all the plots just part of the blueprint, but I guess I could just do that. That's a lot of farm alternatives. That's a cool farmhouse, definitely. kind of click that just looks interesting. That makes the bigger house, it looks like. Okay, I think I'll just do this. Just place my own plots then. Oh, well, you know what? Here's one that actually has the plots. Hallelujah. There we go. I think that's finally good. This is a lot of space. It's kind of nice. I'll make the actual farm plots to the right of it then. I think after I do this, I'm gonna have to step away. I need to go get me some wheat. Will I ever get to go mining? Who knows at this point. I guess the nice thing about getting distracted is the stuff I'll have to be doing eventually. I think I'll do 2 spaces and then... kill my hose durability. Seven, eight, 9. Cabbage. Well, I should have put the seeds I had more of and the tiles I had more of. Well, if anyone came for efficiency, this is the person to see it from. Oh, is that all I was going to plant? I've got tomato, I've got cabbage. Yeah, that looks good. I just kind of thought about. So I should get a capture card. I could run some of my single-player PlayStation games I have on stream. forgot I don't have the count past the first. I guess I didn't need that much wood. I'll keep the sticks. Whatever, it would have been smarter to just get dirt from elsewhere and replace it. Oh well, there's plenty of course storing around. If I need more, I can just get some. Or I didn't need to place like all the crops that I am placing, but honestly I think I'd rather just do that and let a lot of them grow. I used to use I think it's the Serene Seasons mod a lot, and that was kind of nice because of a lot of things being season locked, but honestly I think it just got a little too annoying with, I think I removed it one of the nights where I just wasn't really feeling like thinking too hard. Okay, I'm gonna empty my inventory. Go get some of the food real quick. And then I'll finally make it down to the mine. That was, I don't even want to know how long I said I was gonna say, oh, I need to go down to the mine. That is good enough. Ugh. I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, ducks. Yeah. I appear to have gotten rid of my text that I used last. Did this. Just again. There we go. I mean, I'll probably be like casually playing like between bites. But I also gotta fight between eating and then keeping my cat away from my food. Alright, Lucy. I mean, other than the whole achy and hurty and just sucky vibe, it was honestly just pretty nice. I don't know if this is gonna be a one-off thing if I keep doing this. Like the Minecraft, I mean. Playing Minecraft. I like it. The nice, chill. Not really having to... It's all about the vibe more than the actual stuff. Of course, there's mostly just a lot of just doing the whatever basics. I saw chat flash, but catching the right and the way super relaxing. Honestly, yeah. Like I can't fully enjoy, but like this is like it's not making me feel any worse, honestly, and that's a big plus. It's hard to tell because my cat's sitting right where like my chat preview and where my model is on the screen preview, so I can't see, but it looks like it's actually like capturing the chewing that I'm doing. It's honestly kind of hilarious. Although it does look like it takes my head like looking way too far down. So to shape operation now. Boom. I still need to work on my expressions. I mean the excited face works. Let me see if I can even do it. Oh, there it is. That's the only one I found that works so far. But I'm also getting to the point where I can... Like, I start knowing what facial expressions to make to get certain reactions off my model. I don't want to say, like, I'm starting to become that over, like, extravagant, like... Because I've heard from a few of my friends say that's kind of one of the things you learn to do, is to be very over-exaggerative with your face. It'd be really funny though. That is kind of what's going on. I know. I was looking at my camera preview, like, because I have no preview on my phone to see what it's receiving, which is what I use to track. But I've started using my like forward-facing camera to like see what it sees to get the light levels and perspective right. It looks like my glasses cover a lot of my face at the current angle I have my phone at. I almost need it to be pointing directly at my face, straight line, because right now I just have it on my desk angled up to me. probably sitting at an, I don't know, like an 80, 75 degree angle, probably, like almost straight up, but just not all the way. Which captures my mouth just fine. So it captures like my cheeks and my lip expressions, but my eyebrows, I noticed it almost always blocked. I'm looking forward to all the fancy stuff I'll eventually be able to strap my model with. And my model's already, like, way better than what it was when I first started. Like, the dichotomy is crazy. But I've only just been using free stuff. I'm just really trying to see just how much can I strap to it. Just how high quality can I make it without having to pay anything. I know my next, like, objective is to try to get the expressions working. Because it does... What is it? The biggest change from, like, 3.0 to 4.0... Because I don't know how else to tell versions of my models... was... adding like, I probably tripled, if not quadrupled, how many blend shapes it has on its face to be manipulated. It also... And then when I upgraded to, like, to the 5.0, which is what I'm currently technically on, even though this isn't my, like, classic outfit, I have a different look on right now. My model doesn't do, like, flat expressions. Like, it's not... Before, it was, like, happy, excited, sad, anger. But now, it's like you have 3 different angry eyes, 3 different angry mouths, like 2 different, like, laughing mouths, and, like, there's just like, each piece of my face, the eyebrows, the eyes, and the mouth, they're all split. And I just have to smash them together to get the faces I want. Ow, Jesus. Oh. I might need to put myself on the heating pad. Not too much longer for now. So I kind of have to mix and match the pieces together to actually get the usable expressions. But I also have to make it so it shuts off the tracking when for those pieces while it's doing that. Just a lot of work that I don't fully understand, but I have a few internet guides I'm following that seem to know what they're talking about. Ow, why is it so easy to choke on water? I kind of need a few moments to breathe, so... Go and start digging the hole. I guess I will do it this way. Because the way I could do this is I could build a rope pulley that goes down. Just have a floor of drills to drill it out for me, and that would be a lot faster than this. But I'd rather get the resources for this now rather than later. I need to see it, make sure everything's still working. Might as well do that right now. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's still working on Twitch. Please tell me so... Okay, it looks like it's still working on YouTube. I don't know what happened with OBS, but when I was setting it up, I was messing around with a few settings, getting it all like updated and working again. I was double checking my audio settings whenever I got the Spotify thing back on to make sure I wasn't gonna get copyrighted on YouTube. Now, for some reason, there are 2 YouTube streams running. Now, I only use YouTube to save the VODs. So I can always just go back and delete the duplicate, but I don't know, it's just a mess. Okay, I think I'm not gonna quarry this thing just yet. I think I am gonna just drill down like this though. Hold on a minute. I guess I will... I don't know how to do this. Because I've had a history of like a losing count of where I am and messing my stairwell up. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then split. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wait, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 more. Oh no, my greatest weakness, remembering single-digit numbers. Okay. Well, it is safe to say I definitely hit the cavern. Question is... is the mine I placed going to? I guess it doesn't matter if that one can or can't. Alright, so the mine will come down east. It should hit. It should come down right in somewhere over there. Since I'm on the outer edge of it. Okay, I will continue going down with this for now. Alright, well I have a way easier way of getting in and out of the cavern now. The actual sucky part's gonna be getting the stuff. We're getting two of the stuff in the cavern. But hey, progress. This is honestly humongous. And I have an idea. What if I make depot right here, and I can run train tracks all throughout this place for no reason other than the fact that it's cool as hell. So I could run a line like minecart tracks all the way around through this place. That would be cool as hell. Cause, and here, I'm gonna go into creative to show this. Because of Steam and Rails, there are these thin train tracks, which tiny bogies. Wait, is the bogies mod working? I feel like there should be more options to that. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I could make like a really tiny minecart using these tiny tracks. I do need to check something though real quick. So I'm kind of curious about why that's not working. Or at least if I'm missing something. Why did I close out of the page before I actually confirmed that's what it was supposed to be? Okay, you know what? Let me see. Why should I click the bubble block? Oh, does this use its own separate thing? Oh. I don't understand. Why is this not? Let me check. Uh oh. I think your string shader's off. Don't crap. Okay. Let me try like why does this not work? Just use regular train tracks? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the webpage said you crouched and right-clicked while holding the block. I'm gonna guess it has integration with Steam and Rails to just use this interface. Ooh, that looks pretty. I'm gonna have fun with that. Okay, let me get back at creative. Honestly, don't think I could play for much longer. I'm starting to kind of ickies and stuff. I'm gonna finish eating, really. Oh, hey, underwater lake. Oh, geez. That's interesting. Oh. Ooh, is there gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be fun to try to get? I'll have to come back with a diving suit, probably. Really, I'm just here for the iron right now. I'll always come back for more stuff later. Uh-oh. So nice the shader makes the aura glow. Little cheaty. I don't mind. I've been playing this game for since before it was a web browser. I don't really. I've had my fill of doing stuff. I'm honestly starting to run out of energy pretty fast, so I'm gonna go and stop the mining trip here. I was kind of thinking I was gonna try to get a backpack, but I honestly don't think I have the energy to go out and hunt animals right now. So I'm just gonna empty my inventory and then call it here. Because I'm just very slowly deteriorating, and I'm starting to really feel it. So. But hey, not bad progress. I mean, it doesn't seem like much. Honestly, it really isn't, but opening it up to do more later is always nice. Oh, thank you for thinking it was fun. I'm glad it was. I'm still a lot to learn when it comes to streaming and being an entertainer and all that, but I'm gradually getting it. Let me go to the. I gotta turn the music down actually so I can do this. But find somebody to raid. One day I'll learn how to conclude these things. Okay. Anyway, so for anyone who's here, thank you so much for hanging out. Had some good vibes. Um, Honestly don't know when I'll do next is like always, but I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. Have a good rest of your day or night. Take care of yourselves.